Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your boy Hooligan Carnage back with another build for y'all. Back with some more content. We get into that 2K26. You know how we do. And the build that we were talking about today is a power forward. So this is a power forward 6'10". Okay, you can make them 6'11". You can make them 6'9". But 6'10" is the perfect height for your power forward. Okay, his weight 214. The whole reason why we went 214 to get that speed at 80. We got the speed at 80. We got the agility at 75. We got the scrim that could be at 84, and we got the vert that could be at 92. Now with this build, with a wingspan of 7, with this build, I'm gonna show you how to make the build. I'm gonna explain to you the badges of the build. I'm gonna tell you what cap breakers, what cap breaker option that you have for this build, and also I'm gonna give you a jump shot. So I'm giving you everything about this power forward before 2K26 come out officially. Right now I have the early access. Yeah, you know, I got that pull, you know, that connection. But yeah, I'm gonna give you this power forward build. I already gave you 2 centers. I'm giving you a power forward, and I'm gonna give you another power forward this afternoon. But yes, this build is 6'10", power forward, 214 pound, wingspan of 7. And the name of this build is called a rim rocker stretch eraser. So let's go ahead and make this wonderful build just for you to play on 2K26. Alright, as you're looking at the build, like I say, I already have it built. You have a 77 close shot, a 72 driving layup, a 92 driving dunk, which give you Hall of Fame area wizard, and a posterizer on silver. With your perk, you can make that posterizer go to gold. Okay? It capped out at 92. I've been wanting to make it at 93, but it capped out at 92. The standard dunk is an 81. Now with your perk, you can make that to a gold for the rise up, or you can make it to Hall of Fame if you get rise up your perk too. Post control, I ain't really worried about that, even though it would be great to have it on this build. But with the post control, it is low at the 54, but you get unpluckable on bronze. Your mid range is an 87. As you see, we got dead eye on gold. I mean silver. We have set shooter specialist on silver. We have shifty shooter on silver. We have 3 major shooting badges for your mid range. Now, can you make it higher? Yes, I'm gonna show you how to do that with your cap breakers. Let me see, your 3 ball is an 87 as well. You have dead eye on silver. You have set shot specialist on silver, and you have shifty shooter, and you have limitless range on bronze. Now, with that limitless range on bronze, you can make it silver with a perk, or if you want, you could drop the wingspan like -2 and get it at a 90 to get a silver limitless range. But it's all up to you. Your ball, your pass accuracy is a 70 with a ball handle of 70. Now you see with your pass accuracy, you got versatile visionary on bronze, you have break starter on bronze, and you have diamond on bronze. With your cap breaker, you can move that up to get silver, diamond, and also silver versatile visionary. You might also get a silver break starter. Yeah, everything just had to go up +1. I think 78 you would get all of them on silver. Your ball handle, you will have unpluckable on bronze, and you have strong handles on silver. If you could get your ball handling to 73 and your scrim to a 73, you will have gold strong handle. But your unpluckable, it is on bronze. And can it go up? Yes, but you gotta get your ball handle to a 80. Interior defense, you see we got off ball pest on silver. You could get a gold if you get your interior to an 85, which is not possible with this build, but you could get a perk to make it to a gold or half. Paint patroller, you see it's silver as well. Let me see, we have challenger on bronze. We have immovable enforcer on bronze, and we have off-ball pass on silver. For your steals, I gotta add a 68. With that 68, you just want the animation, so you have glove and interceptor on bronze. Can you get it higher? Yes, you will have to contribute more to your steals. For your block, you got an 84 block that gives you high flyer denial on silver, which you could turn to gold with +4 on your block, and you have paint controller, which you could turn gold once you get a perk. The next thing we're going to look at is your offensive and defensive rebound. Both of them have silver box out beast and rebound chaser on silver. With these, you could get them to gold if you use a perk, or yeah, pretty much if you use a perk. Let me see. You have a 80 speed, which is quick for a power forward. You have a 75 agility. You have a 72 strength. Like I said, you could always use a cap breaker on your strength to make it go up more. And then you have a 80 vert. You see these wonderful badges for your build. It is a unique build. Once you get your cap breaker, which this year 2K just giving them out. Cause you get a cap breaker when you in a crew, you get a cap breaker when you hit your levels, and then you get a cap breaker when you do your build specialist. So they just giving out cap breakers. So please go through all the things that you need to do to get your cap breakers. But you see, we got AD, we got Mobley, and we have a rim rocking stretch eraser. Beautiful build. You see the strength, you see the weakness. Now I'm gonna give you a jump shot for this beautiful build. Your base is going to be Kevin Garnett. Your upper release, it'll be Mike Wayne. Just showing you how long it took me to find this Mike Wayne character, because he don't even go by his name on here. He go by Baluba, whatever his name is. And then your release too is Dirk. So with this combination of shooters, like I said, you're gonna have Dirk, Kevin Garnett, and Babaluba. With this, it is gonna be a fast jump shot. It's gonna be fast and unique. You're gonna like it because, like, once you start hitting and be consistent with it, you're gonna get your takeover, and you could get the glass. I want to say it's a glass shooter takeover. I just gotta show it to you once I make this build. We'll finalize this build. Right now, I am grinding to a 95 with my first build. So, like, once I hit that 95, I can go ahead and give this guy silver or gold badges. That's the idea. Hit 95 for your second build. Could start out with gold or silver badges. You just don't want to go out there and make a whole new build and you looking crazy. Alright, so now we got Dirk, we got Baluba, and we got Kevin Garnett. We're gonna go ahead and put it on release. So your timing is going to be when he flick his wrist, like almost to the top of his forehead. He gonna flick his wrist. Alright, that gonna be your green window. Your release speed, you gonna match that out, but it could be fast and consistent. Once you get the hang of it, take that meter off. You're gonna need a meter for the first couple of days of 2K. Not unless you him. And let's face it, a lot of us is not him. Not unless you got that Zen or that Switch, whatever you want to call it. You want to have Baluba at 58%, and you want to have Dirk at 42. Once you put it just like this, you're gonna see that the release is gonna be sweet. You're gonna be able to hit green. Now I know in this testing facility, there is no lagging in this, so right now the jump shot look clean. But once you start playing with other people on the server, or playing in the park, or playing theater, you gonna see that it will be different kind of lags in it. So you just gotta get used to your jump shot and realize where you need to hold it a little bit more or a little less. But this is the build. It is unique. And as you can see, I am hitting green with this beast. But But yes, that's pretty much everything I could explain about this build except the cap breakers. So once you get your one cap breaker, it goes show you the breakdown of everything that you can add on to your build. So at this chart with this build, you see that I can add more to my close shot, my driving layup, my standing dunk, my post control. You see what open, and you see that certain builds have certain numbers to add on. So even though this build do not dribble, don't have the best ball handling, but you can make them to a dribble. Look at this. You got a +4, you got a +3, you got a +1. That's 8. You gonna be able to get like what's the boy, Jimmy Butler. You gonna be able to get different dribbling moves. Your pass accuracy +3, +2, +2, +2, +2. That's a whole different thing right there. You gonna have him that he be able to pass more, so you could change the name and the dynamic of the whole build. Let me see the rebound. You only could add +1 because it wasn't that much left for you could add to your rebounding. Same thing with your blocking. I could have actually add 5 more to give it that wonderful blocking, but I wanted at 84. But you see with that perimeter defense, it say +4, +4, +3, +1. So it all depends on what you want your build to specialize in. You can add it on to it, and you can make the build a whole different build just by adding your cap breakers, and you get a lot of them. Believe me, you gonna like this 2K26. But other than that, this is your boy Hooligan Carnage, back again with a great build, back again with some great information for you. Y'all get ready for 2K26 to drop tomorrow for everybody else. Until then, 1.